Hi guys! So today I'm doing this look for you, which I actually had no idea what I was going to do when I started, but I love how it's turned out. It kind of reminds me of my Nicki Minaj look from ages ago, but like a really wearable version. And it also kind of reminds me of a Victoria's Secret makeup look, but like a more amped up version. It's kind of like the two of them met in the middle. So I did a smoky eye not so long ago using like cranberries and coppery colours, and I wanted to do something using the cooler tones. And I also wanted to do a tutorial using all drugstore makeup. So I went to Priceline today, I bought a pile of new makeup. So every product on my face is drugstore. The only things that weren't drugstore were the brushes I used. I used a couple of MAC brushes. But everything else is drugstore, so it's a very affordable look. You also get to see some of my kind of first reactions with a lot of the products because I'd never used them before. And at the end, I also tell you which ones are good and which ones are not so good. So make sure you watch through to the end for that. But if you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. For my foundation, I'm using a Revlon one. This is the new Complexion foundation in the colour Beige, Ivory Beige. I think this might actually it might be okay. It might be a little bit too light for me because I still have tan on. I'm going through a bit of a false tan kick at the moment. I'm going to put that on with my Real Techniques contour brush. Oh, that's actually quite good. I've used this foundation before in a couple of other videos. I really like it actually. It's just not the most long lasting on my oily skin, but it looks beautiful. While it's on, it looks beautiful. I'm going to do my eyes now and then go back and finish my skin just because I have no idea what these eyeshadows are like and how much fallout I'm going to get. So I'm just going to pop some concealer on my eyelids, and today I am trying for the first time the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I've got the colour 10 Light. I don't know what the sellotape they use in drugstores, but it's like, oh my god, there's another layer. I can't get in. Oh, hey, no. Oh my god. Finally, that was impossible. All right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that across the eyelids. Oh, that's way too much. Uh-oh. So the eyeshadows I'm using today are the Rimmel, what are they called? Traffic Stop? Oh, Traffic Stopping eyeshadows. And this is number 6 Sharp Turn. So you can see greys, got like a nice kind of silver, maybe I should open it and you can see it better actually. There we go. So you've got like a nice kind of silvery colour, a nice deep kind of charcoal, and then a pink highlight, which is actually a really nice touch. I like that it's pink and not just like a creamy beige colour. So I'm going to go into the middle kind of grey colour, and on a MAC 217 brush, I'm going to go into my crease. I'm kind of going above my crease actually, onto the brow bone. I'm kind of doing this like a transition colour. I'm going to put that on this part of the eyelid as well. Initial thought, for this particular colour anyway, pigment is not great. Alright, so now that is on, I'm going to go into the darker colour, still with the same 217. This time I'm just going to push that into the crease in the outside corner. Oh, this is also quite shiny. I kind of feel like bringing this up on the inside corner here. I'm just taking some of that dark grey colour on a MAC 219 pencil brush, and I want to just intensify the socket a little bit more, make it a teeny bit darker. I'm not entirely sure how dark this colour is actually going to get because it is quite shiny, but let's build it up a little bit more. Just taking a small kind of pencil brush, a clean one, I'm going into the really pale colour, the pale pink. Ooh, that's frosty. I'm going to do some liquid liner now because I'm not entirely sure what shape I want to go for with the eyeshadow, so I feel once the liquid liner is on I'll probably have a better idea of what to do with the eyeshadow. So today I'm using the Maybelline Hyper Glossy liquid liner. which is supposed to give like a patent kind of finish. So we'll see. This is actually surprisingly easy to use. The brush is really good. Okay, I want to add a little bit more glitz to this. It's just not shiny enough. So I'm going to take some of the Collection or Collection 2000 Glam crystals. So this is like a glitter liner. Oh God, what happened to the brush? Can you, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like totally mangled. How did that even happen? All right, the brush is totally mangled. So I've just tipped some out onto a palette and I'm just going to use a normal eyeliner brush to put it on. And I'm going to do a line right above the black. I can. Might have to do a couple of layers to get it like really, really glittery. So that's the glitter liner on, that's 2 layers of the glitter liner, and I've just gone over the black liner again because the glitter kind of went onto the black and made it look a bit blurry. Now I'm going back into the eyeshadow and taking that dark one again on that pencil brush, and I'm just going to connect the very tip of the eyeliner into the socket, so you get that kind of pulled out look here. And then take the 217 again and just blend it a little bit, don't blend it too much. For the lower lash line, I think I'm actually going to keep it fairly light, and I don't think I'm actually going to bring any of the dark colours into there. I kind of like the top heavy eye makeup look, so I'm just going to take the pale pink colour from that little palette and run it on the inside corner. Just pull it across a little bit. For mascara, I actually got a mascara free today. I'm not sure how long this offer is on for, but in Priceline they have this offer where if you spend over $25 on Bourjois, you get this free gift, and it's got a mascara, a liquid liner and a nail polish in it. So I'm going to use the nail polish. I'm definitely not going to use the nail polish on my eyes. I'm going to use the mascara, and this is their Volume Glamour Ultra Black Mascara. This is a distinctly average mascara. I think you could do a lot better for a lot less money. Sorry Bourjois, but that's not the greatest. I'm going to do the concealer under my eyes now, and again I'm just using that Maybelline Fit Me one, the same one I used to prime my eyes. Just use a clean 217 to blend that in. And I have a couple of little blemishes and areas of redness, so we'll see how it does concealing those. Right here, I can feel the beginnings of a monster spot. You know, you can just feel it like bubbling under the skin. Now, I haven't forgotten about my brows, but I just want to get all the powdery products onto my skin first. So I'm going to finish my skin now, and next I'm going to pop on some of the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder, but this is a powder that actually has a bit of colour to it. So this is number 4 Perfect Beige. I really, really like their transparent mattifying powder, so I wanted to see what their other powders would be like. Next, I have got the world's most enormous bronzer. This is the Australis Jumbo Bronzer. It's nearly the same size as my head. It's using the same MAC 138 brush. Oh, I don't know about that. That is actually really, no, that's not great. That's not great at all. It looks really cakey. No, that's horrible. Oh my god, that's such a horrible product. Oh, Australis, fail. Major fail. It's like it's going on patchy and just not blending and sticking in some places and not in others. Oh god. For my blush, I got one of the Bourjois blushes. This is in the colour Rose, number 16 Rose. I just thought it looked like such a beautiful kind of peachy coral colour. I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. If you've never tried the Bourjois blushes before, They are so fragranced. I'm not even sure what the smell is. It's that signature kind of Bourjois fragrance, but it's so strong. So if you've got really sensitive skin, it might be, I don't know, it just smells so strong. I feel like that would be irritating for some skins. I could be wrong. That colour is gorgeous. I'm going to go onto my brows now, and this pencil is the Essence eyebrow pencil in the colour Blonde. So the last thing I need to do is pop something on my lips, and first I'm going to line them with a NYX lip pencil, and this is in the colour 1000 Years, and it actually almost looks more like an eyeliner. It's a very taupey brown colour, but I'm just going to use this to shade around my lips to make them look a little bit more plump rather than like completely line them. And then just taking a little concealer brush. Clean concealer brush. You could even just use a Q-tip. Just smudging it. And then for the gloss, I'm using a Bourjois 3D Effect gloss in the colour Brun Poetic. Oh god, this smell brings me back. That is such a nostalgic smell for me. Oh, they're really nice. They're not sticky at all. So that is the finished look. So I'm really happy with how it turned out actually. I'm really glad I decided not to bring any colour onto the lower lash line. I think it makes it look really pretty. In terms of the products that I got, I think the standout ones would be that Bourjois blush that's in the colour Rose, and the lip gloss. I really like that lip gloss. You know, I'm not usually a fan of lip gloss. I hate the texture, but that just feels like balm. It doesn't feel like gloss at all. And that colour is nice. That's the colour Brun Poetic. Oh, the concealer as well. The concealer is awesome. That Fit Me concealer. Yeah, really lovely texture. Things that weren't so great. That jumbo powder bronzer, that was complete rubbish. And the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder, that wasn't great either, which I'm really disappointed by considering how much I love their transparent mattifying powder, but that, yeah, it just looks a bit dry and cakey if I'm honest. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that look, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if there's any drugstore products that you can recommend that I try at some stage in the future, let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely get overwhelmed, just like anybody else would when you go into a drugstore. I'm just like, oh, there's so much stuff, and sometimes I kind of panic buy. So it'd be great to get some of your recommendations. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really love it if you subscribed. That would just totally make my day. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!